Good morning. Today is June the 10th, and this is Tim Kirshner from the Breeders' Fall Classic. As you can see, we've had the birds out a while actually this morning. It's about 7:30 or 7:45, and as you can see, all the birds are off the loft. Our younger ones over there, I don't know if you can see them, some of our younger ones, but they are very proficient at acting absolutely ridiculous. They're dipping and diving, and they're going to mess around and hit something sooner or later. The race is now closed. We're right at 300 birds, and I don't know if you can see those birds. They're starting to, obviously, they've already been up once or twice, but we're getting some height to them. And this group that's splitting off here is the younger ones from the main group, which is over here. And there goes those younger ones. I tell you what, they're going to kamikaze run into the flock. I know good and well they are. But in any event, the race is closed. We're right at 300 birds. There is one gentleman that is going to send his birds this week. He had shoulder surgery and he couldn't catch the birds, and that was fine because he signed up right from the start, and he actually paid his perch fee and everything else. He just didn't have the ability to catch the birds. But he has shipped the birds yesterday on Monday, and in any event, that will be the last group of birds coming in, other than two other replacements. Most of the people that have lost birds for one reason or another have replaced. I think there were about 3 people that, there's another group way over there, I don't know if you can see them. The people that have replaced, other than about 3 people that chose not to for various reasons, it appears that, as best I can tell, that everybody else that is in the race is at full capacity in terms of they've got all their birds here, which is very good. I like the fact that everybody has a full team. There's been some birds replaced, obviously, for hawk attacks and some sickness, not very much. Very happy with that. The sickness was pretty much kept under control as best it could be. Okay. Now, you see this small group flying here, and these are the younger ones. The other group, I have no idea where they are. They've routed off. They're gone. I don't even see them anywhere. But there are some birds on the loft too. Those are the younger ones. And what the birds will do is go up and down and up and down and up and down, which is good for the young ones because they get wing strong pretty fast when they keep going up and down. But as I said, the race is now officially closed. It appears that I will start training the birds about the 1st of August to the middle of August. The warm-up race is at the end of September, so I want about a good 6 or 7 weeks when I start training. And you should be aware of the fact that when I start, there's some of the birds up real high there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Those are the ones that kind of routed away, and then there's another group with them. So what we have here is birds kind of going everywhere, and that's fine. You know, you got to remember there's a lot of young ones up here. There are actually birds there that up here that are up flying that are still squeaking. So in any event, as I said, we'll probably start training about the middle of August to the 1st of August. I want a good 6 or 7 weeks. when I start training, I'm going to train hard. All right, that's what I do. I've always done that with my rice birds. Nothing irresponsible or stupid. If the birds need to be rested a day or two, they obviously will be. But I think it's, once I start, I tend to keep going, okay? And I'll get them out to about 50 miles, and I'll do a lot of 50-mile tosses, and then I'll go to 60 and 75, maybe even 80, 2 or 3 times, and then we'll get them on out there. That other group, well, you can't see them, but they're really high, okay? I think they're starting to come back down. This is what goes on. I got birds in every direction here. And this smaller group actually has been flying a pretty good while. There's a group up there. They're pretty high. There's a group real high above them. But in any event, as you can see, it looks a little bit like a Chinese fire drill, and it will be till the younger ones kit up and do what they need to do. I want to give a special thanks to Mike Hafner, who's in the race. He's an old coon dog hunter, and he has solved the problem of Cooper, which is right there, you knucklehead. I don't know where Mac the white is, but he has solved the problem of Cooper carrying the dropper around. He told me to get some ammonia. Well, I didn't have any ammonia, so I had a little bit of Windex, just gave him a real small squirt, and Cooper picked the dropper up and spit him out. So thanks to you, Mike, we now are getting some control of our boxer with his carrying around habits of the dropper. The dropper couldn't be happier, I can promise you that. Once again, if you have any questions, you can email me or call. Email's better because most of the time I'm doing something with the birds in terms of cleaning or whatever, and or feeding, which actually takes a while, believe it or not. But I tend to not answer the phone if I'm doing that. So, you know, if it's very important, just leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, sometimes right away. But we appreciate you flying the race. And once again, this is June 10th, and this is Tim Kirshner with an update for the Breeders' Fall Classic. Thanks.